Hi, I'm Madan.
Hi, I'm Davin.
Hi, I'm Mugu.
Hi, I'm Elson.
Hi, I'm Vinod.
We are from group Zero.
For our project, we decided to interview Mr. Sugumaran, who is a plant manager from Jabil Circuits. Jabil Circuits is a renowned circuit manufacturer with hundreds of plants worldwide.
Like other companies, Jabal Circuits in Berhad does have its own organizational characteristics. So, the organizational characteristics could be broken down into three parts, which are goals, people, and structure. The first characteristics of organization would be goals. So goals over here is actually to produce semi-finished products. So semi-finished products are products like PCBs, or also known as printed circuit boards, and it's also used to produce electronic equipment, used to also produce aeronautical equipment, and these companies is also known as semi-finished products. Why is that? It actually imports raw materials from countries like China, India, and so on, and it produces the half-finished products for it to be shipped to other countries and to complete the manufacturing of a certain product in other countries. So the companies that import products from Jabil Circuits are companies like Tesla Motors and General Electric. Hi, now I'd like to talk about the skills that managers need. There are many skills that managers need, such as conceptual skills, interpersonal skills. But the one that I'm going to focus over here is political adaptness. Or in other words, it's trying to make the right connections. So, say for an example, Jabal Circuits has been having a problem whereby during the coronavirus outbreak, they are not being able to actually find raw materials to complete the products. So this causes the supply chain from China to actually get shut down. So due to this, the only expected time whereby Jabal Circuits can continue making electronic products will be only about 3 months. That 3 months is very little. So they have to think about backup ways or other ways to actually get raw supplies in. As you know, there are different mindset of employees that the manager must take into account. But the one that I want to focus more on is actually the third group, or also known as the lazy mindset. So the lazy mindset employees are quite sluggish, and they need to be pushed technically, and they need to be forced to work by the employers or managers. The managers normally will have a lot of problems with this group. So this group, to solve this problem, this group is actually placed on a performance evaluation program, whereby it is to check whether the employee does fit for the particular task. Then, if the employee seems to improve on their task, the managers would then send them on an employee improvement program, whereby the managers will actually introduce great techniques and capabilities to actually improve the efficiency of the affected employee.
Good evening. Decision making is an important step in every organization. Decision making means you have to make a decision based on steps taken for a decision rather than the results. Decision making consists of 8 steps, which are identification of problem, identification of decision criteria, allocation of weights, development of alternatives, selection of alternatives, implementation of alternatives, and evaluation of alternatives. These steps are crucial for a decision to be made. As per interview with Mr. Sukumaran, we realized that decision making plays a significant role in an organization where, in one part, Mr. Sukumaran has to make an important decision of rewarding 2 employees whose cost value X. But then, that caused the resignation of 2 other employees. With this, we learned that it's not easy to be a senior manager and please everyone in the organization, because the decision Mr. Sukumaran made was based on the performance and not the seniority of the employee. Next is group decision. Group decision is made by Mr. Sukumaran during his meeting with the other managers, because Jabil Circuit has 8 plants with 1 manager each, and to know the performance of the other plants and the implementation of the wage for the other employees, group decision making is the most effective way, as per Mr. Sukumaran. And I would like to conclude due to time constraint. As the conclusion, decision making should be stressed on in Jabil Circuit and other organizations to make a proper decision in the organization and to ensure that the multinational corporation like Jabil Circuit succeed in the future and sustain their growth.
And now we are going to delve into planning strategies and processes. Planning is one of the most important functions of management. It is about getting tasks accomplished in using an established strategy. As you know, planning can be formal or informal. So when we posed this question to Mr. Sukumaran, he replied that his method of planning is usually formal given the scale of his company, which I'm going to show right now. As you can see in this diagram here, Mr. Sukumaran is considered a middle manager in Jabil. This is because he manages 8 other managers who are managing their own plant, and under them is a total of 220 employees. Thus, Mr. Sukumaran uses the formal approach of planning. This is because the instructions that he sends out in a written format would not deviate as it goes down the organizational ladder, so that it does not interfere with the company's vision. When we asked Mr. Sukumaran on the strategies he employs at Jabil Circuits, he replied with 2, which are the functional and stability strategies. In terms of functional strategies, he collaborated with the research and development unit to come up with ways to increase company productivity, such as artificial intelligence and also the usage of robots. As for stability strategies, Mr. Sugu explained that due to the coronavirus outbreak in Wuhan, he was not able to import circuitry parts from China. So that's why he devised a plan in which he imports parts from another country, particularly in South America, for a temporary period of 3 to 6 months, so that it can maintain the company's stability as well as revenue.
Next up, we're going to talk about human resource management. So we're going to start by talking about employees assessment. So what is employees assessment? It is a process where the managers ensure that they have the right people in the right places who are efficient and also effective in task completion. It might also help them achieve the company's goals by assessing current and future resource needs and also developing plans to meet those needs. So we asked Mr. Sukumaran, how do you assess your employees? According to Mr. Sukumaran, he said that he assesses his employees mainly on the level of execution, their quality of work, and also the customer's feedback. Next, we're going to talk about compensating employees. The goal of compensating employees is to design a cost-effective pay structure that attempts to ensure pay levels will be perceived as fair to all employers. So we asked Mr. Sukumaran how employees are compensated in his company. According to him, the outstanding performance of employees will be rewarded by sending them on business trips or holidays. Sometimes the company will also give bonuses as a sign of appreciation to the employers. The topic we're going to talk about is workforce diversity, which is very important in aspects of workplace. Examples of workplace diversity are like age, gender, race, ability, religion, and LGBTQ. So we questioned Mr. Sukumaran on the workplace diversity. He says that he practices inclusion, which is all individuals are treated fairly and respectable and given equal opportunities and resources when a work is given.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about managing change and innovations.
We asked Mr. Sukumaran regarding the innovations as well as the challenges comes with it. So he replied that his company bought new automations and solar panels, although it's expensive. In terms of stress, an employee usually faced either work stress or personal stress or maybe both. As we asked Mr. Sukumaran, how do you handle this kind of employee? He replied that he will advise those who suffer in work stress, and for the personal stress he will refer to HR department, whereas a proper psychology team to consult.